people have started getting admits. So what they should be doing is they should be going to SBI, Avance, Empower, like HDFC Credila, जो भी इंडिया में available है, they should go for apply for those loans.
Take a loan, you have two options, whether you take in INR or US dollars. US dollars, where there are so many options like Prodigy Finance and many more you can name. And like, what are the differences? Because कहा जाता है कि Indian rupee is depreciating, the US dollars is better because maybe it will have more value. And आपको कभी-कभी US dollars में ज़्यादा interest मिलता है, Indian rupees में कम मिलता है. There are so many pros and cons. What experience you will share in this case?
I feel like what you should do, अगर अभी is the perfect time, right? Like people have started getting admits. So what they should be doing is they should be going to SBI, Avance, Empower, like HDFC Credila, जो भी इंडिया में available है, they should go for apply for those loans or at least get a interest rate. Like get an interest कि मेरे को इतना interest rate मिलेगा. And then even for the foreign ones, the dollar amount like Prodigy Finance, you should still be applying for that. You should get an interest rate and then compare all of those options. The biggest drawback, of course, of a US dollar loan like Prodigy Finance is that US dollar appreciates. So you are getting the money in US dollar and paying it back in US dollar. So कुछ benefit नहीं मिलता है. But जैसे SBI से loan लिया मैंने, so what I did was I got the money converted from Indian rupees to dollar, and then I had to return back in Indian rupees also. So when I was taking the loan, $1 was, let's say, 75 or 72 at that time. I think 72. And when I was returning my loan, the US dollar was, $1 was like 76, 77. So for each dollar, I'm getting 4 or 5 extra rupees while I'm sending it back, right? So that benefit will always be there. Interest, you should compare. It's very easy to go search education loan interest calculator and just put the interest rate and like do that comparison, because not everybody is from a maths background. They don't think about it. But my father was, I feel like he taught us very good maths ki percentages kaise calculate karna hai, cost benefit kaise analysis karna hai. So not everybody gets that knowledge while they are growing up, right? So even when we went to get our car and the dealer kept throwing these deals at us, I'm like, but I'm still paying this much interest. It doesn't make sense. Do you think I don't know maths? That's what they're trying to do, right? Upsell you. But वो लोग payments कम करते रहते हैं, but then they keep increasing the loan amount. But coming back to the education loan, you should be making a comparison. Look at all the options you have. A lot of people go for US dollar loan because they're not qualified for Indian rupees loan, because SBI, HDFC, you need a cosigner. Prodigy Finance, for example, doesn't need a cosigner. So a lot of people do not qualify for HDFC Credila or SBI. They go for Prodigy Finance, right? I honestly feel getting a loan is not a bad thing at all if it is helping you uplift your financial condition and overall your life. Like, because I took out a loan, I know that, okay, I will be able to sustain my family and I will be able to make a certain amount of money every year going forward.
Absolutely right. And क्योंकि यार loan repayment पे it is very stressful. I can just add on कि अभी there are many companies in the US, they are able to refinance. अगर आपने US dollars में लिया, you can come to US and now refinance. There are many companies like SoFi Bank. You can check out some in description below. But yeah, they are amazing. But you will not go wrong in any way, right? Because आपको education loan से you get freedom. So that is a big thing. You know, you are like कि मैं अपने पैरों पे खुद खड़ा होना चाहता हूँ. Now, some of the graduates this year might not get a job. Things might get better in future. अभी शायद 2-3 महीनों में when interest rates goes down. But what would you say to those students because they are very stressed कि loan payment नहीं हो पाएगा?
I would say like don't let stress overtake your productivity. क्या होता है, बच्चे stress होते हैं, then they freak out कि job नहीं लग रही है. That's all they think about. I feel like आप कर्म करते रहो, आपको फल मिलेगा. I believe in that, right? Like you keep doing your work and you will see the rewards. So don't get disheartened कि recession आ गया है, what do I do, like freak out. People got through 2020, students got through 2020 during COVID time, students got through 2021. चलो 2021 में there was a boom, but 2020 people who came in 2019 or they were graduating in 2020, imagine their situation, them not getting jobs, but they got through that kind of condition. अभी recession है, look for startups. There's a lot of, अभी tech में ही recession ज़्यादा है, so especially in tech there's so many startups you can apply for. Even if they're not hiring for interns, it never hurts to drop an email to the founder, and startup is a small team, or drop a email to the CTO like, hey, I'm this, I'm looking for an internship, and if you have anything available, I would, this is my resume. Maybe they're not looking for intern actively, but they like you a lot with all of your background, and maybe they think that you will be able to bring in value. All you need is कि वो 1000 emails में से एक email काम कर जाए. So you just need to keep trying and keep trying different things. Over time, what I've seen with people is the more you try, the more you learn. All of this trial never goes to waste. अभी internship में नहीं काम आ रहा है तो job में काम आएगा. And the connections you build will always help you.
Absolutely, like you have to write your own story. आप 10 लोगों से 10 लोगों की independent journey जान सकते हो, but you will create your own history and story by just trial and error and keep trying.
I keep telling one story where right now, which the company I'm working in, it was my dream company when I was like back at Purdue, right? And I would go talk to them at every single career fair, and I even interviewed with them, but they never selected me, right? But the guy who interviewed me is now my manager, like 2-3 years ago. But then when I was applying again, like, hey, I'm looking for a job, he was the one who interviewed me. He's like, I have all the notes I've written on you. So you just never know what kind of connection will help you down the line. You just never know what will click. Your job right now, while you're not actually doing a job and you're studying, is to just reach out to people, as many as you can, and like try to figure out, just trial and error again and again.